lovely humans, and welcome to a video that nobody asked for. Today we are going to be talking... Hey there!
Oh, hey!
What you doing?
Making a YouTube video.
About loving yourself, being comfortable in your own presence.
Oh, cool! But, I'm bored. I want to do something.
I kinda need to go shopping.
Yeah, let's go shopping.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go. I'm down. Am I filming from below because I'm embarrassed to be filming in public? Yes. Do I need to get over it? Yes. Today we are out enjoying our own company because I'm my own best friend. I am simply the best, and I'm having a day where I'm not loathing myself or driving myself crazy. So I thought, why not take myself out for a day? A little date. You know those people who only function or are happy when they're surrounded by other humans? That used to be me. I used to hate being on my own, in my own head, with my own thoughts and feelings. It was just gross and just way too much for me to handle. So I would basically fill all the spare time I had when I wasn't working, performing, painting, whatever, with meaningless encounters, friendships, and serial dating. And I would never have gone shopping on my own like I am now. The truth is, none of these relationships were actually good, healthy ones worth keeping. I kept picking the wrong people to have in my life because I was just so uncomfortable being alone with myself and my thoughts that I didn't actually know what I wanted out of my relationships. So I had toxic people in my life that were extremely bad for my mental health. So let's hang out with ourselves and let's date ourselves, because, you know, we're fucking awesome. Hello. Yes, I did not leave you permanently, I promise. I got myself some treats because I'm awesome and I deserve it. Let's take a look. Hello, it is Monday. Sorry about my pits. It's Monday and my social quota has been met for the day. I had to go to a meeting, almost fell asleep during it. When people talk too slowly, my ADHD goes crazy and I just can't focus on that. Anyways, we're gonna get started on these little picture frames that I bought the other day at this, it's called Notre Dame. Yes, Notre Dame like in France, but it's a store in Denmark. No, these cute little locket picture frames, and we're gonna sit outside and paint something because I have been slacking with my painting every other day. I've been doing every third day, and honestly, this is the third day and I have not I have started 2 paintings that I just really don't like, so I decided to scrap them. But first, we need sunscreen. We need a good glob. Back to the whole my social quota being met for the day. I've realized as I've gotten older that I need to respect my boundaries when it comes to people and how much time I can spend with them. I'm not saying here that you should be antisocial, not have any friends. We do also need people in our lives. But there's only few people that you can spend unlimited amounts of time with before you go crazy, basically. I have very, very few people I can do that with. I can do that with my boyfriend, which is lucky because we live together. My mom. That's about it. And that's fine. But so when I'm hanging out with friends, I've made it a point to set boundaries, to be like, hey, I love you, but I'm not gonna hang out with you for 5 hours. We're gonna do max 2 hours. Otherwise I will implode or explode depending on the day. Today I imploded. The hour was just too long, but that's simply because I was bored. Sorry about the noise in the background. Yeah, I think I got it all over my face. I don't have a mirror, so I will know when I am watching this back and editing this video how well my sunscreen has attached to my face. Yes, I'm going to pick up my coffee, put on some music, and do a little painting. And then after that, we're gonna write some music. This is coffee, and this is happiness. Anyways, let's get painting. So, I really didn't get very far today. I was just too tired from my meeting earlier and running around, getting back and forth to and from. So I decided to just take it easy. It is so important, and I had to learn this lesson the hard way, but to know your boundaries and to respect them, especially if your mental health is depending on it. I know that when I get overtired, overstimulated, or honestly even understimulated, I get pretty self-destructive, and that's typically when my ED starts to kick in, and we don't want that in our lives anymore. Anyways, I got all of the frames painted here and ready to go, but now we're gonna chill. See you tomorrow. I always thought that people who ate out at restaurants alone, they were just so cool and confident and empowering. But for some reason, it's so difficult for me. I feel like I have no friends, like people are judging me, when logically I know that they don't give a shit if I'm just sitting having lunch alone. You know the saying, treat others the way you wish to be treated? I totally agree with that. But what if we turn it around a bit? Treat yourself the way you treat others. This might not be relevant for all people. I mean, there are assholes out there, but I'm sure you're not one of them. So what I mean is, if you're generally a kind person, you need to give yourself that kindness. I know that I would do anything for the people that I love, but when it comes to myself, it's just a whole other story. I don't take my advice to rest, or my advice and compassion that I give to my friends. And we do need to learn to treat ourselves a lot better. And it's first when we really do start treating ourselves with kindness and compassion that we can actually enjoy existing. My mom used to always tell me that the only one that I could trust was myself. I always thought that that was so cynical, but I kind of get what she was saying now. Because people let you down. We get hurt and things change. The only thing we're in control of is ourselves. But instead of not trusting anyone but me, I like to say that the only person I can depend on is me. Relationships and friends, they come and go, and that doesn't mean that you can't trust the people in your life or have expectations of them. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, all that you have is you. So be fucking kind to yourself. I don't know if you can tell. You probably can, but I actually really struggled with this painting. The acrylic background that I know was a mistake. I should have done gesso, I don't know how to pronounce it. I know I should have used that, but I didn't have any and I was just very eager, so I laid down a good acrylic base and started to paint over it, but it was just so slippery to work on, and the paint was drying differently than I'm used to with paper, so it was really hard for me. I still really enjoyed the process. I had to be a lot more intentional with where I laid each brush stroke and how thick or thin the paint was and the exact color, because I really couldn't change it once I had made my decision. I found that out rather quickly. And even though it was difficult, I actually really enjoyed trying to paint on a new surface. So I will definitely be painting the rest of the picture frames that I purchased. But what am I even trying to say with this video? If you're always surrounded by people, then of course it's gonna feel strange when you're alone. And it's inevitable that we're gonna experience times in our lives where we either are physically alone or we feel alone. So we better start learning to love ourselves a little more and being comfortable with ourselves, because nothing is constant in life and we need to have our own backs. Take a few moments to yourself and enjoy just being you. I hope you liked this video and have a beautiful day.